The next type of assignment is the forum format. This is where you can connect your gradebook directly to the collaboration or the discussion forums. So we're in coursework, add an assignment, and click the forum format. You need to create the forum prior to creating the assignment in coursework. It needs something to connect to. So you give it a name. And then you determine the unit, the type, the audience, your due date. With forums, there's a different way to set up the due dates because sometimes instructors require students answer the question as an original post by a certain date or a certain day of the week, and then peer responses are due by the end of the week. For example, for my discussion threads or collaboration forums, I require students to post their response to the questions by Wednesday midnight. That means they need to answer the questions I posted by Wednesday midnight. I often require them to post before they can see the responses of others, so I know that they did the legwork to complete the assignment. And then I require peer responses. I usually require 2 of them to be completed by the end of the week, which for me is usually Sunday midnight. I do this for 2 reasons. Their response to the discussion question by Wednesday is my way of tracking attendance. So they posted something in my class and I can record attendance by Friday. If they did not post by Wednesday, they are marked as absent for that week. That's the way I record attendance, and it seems to work fairly well. Plus it gets those responses in there because they know they'll be marked absent as well. And the other students in the class need someone to respond to, so everyone needs to post by a certain time. So the due date is actually the date for the entire assignment. The post due date that's that initial post, that's their response to the question, and that is usually for me by a Wednesday, so I set that date. You can open the assignment, again, same as others, immediately, unspecified, or based on rules you define. Grading, it depends on how you grade your forum posts, and that is set up differently for different instructors. The options are the same as in the other types of assignments as well for show grade. And then here's where you connect it to the discussion question or the collaboration forum. Which one do you want it to connect to? In this class I only have one assignment, and it's DQ introductions. So that was the assignment. I'm going to go back and change my title so that it matches, so that students know which one they're connected to. So it's going to automatically connect them to that discussion question, and it allows you to grade in that discussion question. Here's where you can set some other forum criteria. And this is also things that you can set within the discussion threads themselves. So it's very similar, and you can look that over. And then your instructions and files are the same. I usually type my instructions the same for all discussion forums or collaboration forums because students sometimes, if you don't do it for each one, they'll be like, do I have to post by Wednesday for this one? So I usually, include very explicit instructions on what they need to do to get full credit. And they get used to it. The first couple of weeks, their collaboration forums are, they're typically not really thorough, they're not very substantive, but after I give them a couple weeks leeway, and then I say, okay, we're going to really get down on making sure you're doing this correctly, and your posts are done by Wednesday, and there's enough information, and you're citing and referencing if you need to. So the first couple weeks I'm a little more lenient, and then I let them know that we're going to really come down on it. So you save your assignment, and I forgot to enter points, so it flagged me. And, oh my goodness, now what's it saying? Okay, so I didn't set a due date. I will set the due date for the end of the month. So if you don't fill in something that needs to be filled in, the system will let you know. So now that assignment is showing up as DQ introductions. It shows as a forum type assignment, and it's not open yet. So let's open it up. And now students will be able to participate in that and complete that assignment.